Does it say record?
It says RCT.
Yes.
RC.
So,
REC.
we're here with the famous Liam O'Toole. Liam Dick O'Toole. Sorry. Is that right?
Dick Tool is
Dick
fine.
Toole. Okay, Dick. Now, may I ask you a few questions?
Certainly.
I was just looking at this book here, and it says that it belonged to Ron O'Toole. Who is this Ron O'Toole?
Well, I've heard the name, and apparently he's looking for a certain book. It was taken from him a long time ago. It was a collection of stories by a classic American writer, and he asked me to locate the book
Oh.
because somebody had stolen. Is this the book? A collection of stories?
Oh.
You stole the book.
Okay, anyway, so if Mr. Ron O'Toole saw this, he would know that this is his book.
Yes.
Okay.
Right away.
Do you think he'd be happy?
I
I think so,
yeah.
because we're going to talk a little bit about it.
About Edgar Allan
Now,
Poe.
this is Edgar Allan Poe, and he's a writer. He's dead now, though.
He's not just dead, he's been dead for about 100 years.
Okay, he was a famous writer, and I'd like you to tell me one of your favorite stories that you've read.
Oh, my favorite story is, I have 3 favorite stories. My favorite story is The Telltale Heart,
Yeah.
and then The Pit and the Pendulum. Oh, actually, The Fall of the House of Usher, Pit and the Pendulum, The Cask of Armadillo. Well, basically the story is about a guy who has a wine collection, and he doesn't like this other guy who also has a wine collection, and he kind of slights him at a party, so he decides to invite the guy over for wine. And they go to the bottom of his cellar, it's like 13 stories down. And when he gets there, he chains him up and he bricks him into the bottom of the cellar and buries him alive.
Oh.
The end.
Oh, okay. and I remember once we were talking a little while ago, and you actually told me that this Mr. Ron O'Toole used to read you these lovely bedtime stories, right?
Not bedtime, camp stories.
Camp stories.
Yeah, at camp
Before
time.
you go to bed.
Yeah, Telltale Heart. He wouldn't read them though, he knows them. He wouldn't read them.
Oh, okay. So, can you tell us how this affected you as a child?
I liked horror movies. As I grew up, I started liking horror movies because I knew a lot of horror stories. Like Fall of the House of Usher is a horror story. Now, the horror movies I ended up watching are really stupid.
Yeah.
Really stupid. But Edgar Allan Poe is not stupid. Like, he's actually
What's
scary.
an example of one of the horror movies that you like?
That I like?
These days.
I enjoy Jason movies. I particularly like Jason 3D.
What do you think that Mr. Poe would think of Jason?
Not very much. Poe would say this isn't real horror.
Do you think that Mr. Poe would think that Jason is a ripoff of his work?
No, he'd say that this isn't real horror. He'd say this is stupid.
Oh, okay.
Like, his stories were something ironic. A twist would happen, the main character would die because of something, a moral failing.
Right.
Jason, stalk, stab, stab, kill, kill.
Okay.
You know? Okay, that's enough.
Oh.
Our cameraman is...
I'm not. I'm just gonna join in.
Oh, okay, come join in. I think that we have to put it
On the
like
stand.
on his stand.
Hello. I'm the new character. I'm gonna be joining with them.
Do you know any Edgar Allan Poe stories?
Well, actually, no.
You don't know any? Do you know the guy from Nantucket? See? Gordon Pyme of Nantucket.
Well, I've heard of Nantucket, but I haven't heard of the man.
I didn't know that Gordon Pyme was from Nantucket, so I guess he's the man from Nantucket they all talk about.
Yeah.
You know what they say about him?
What?
I'm not going to say it on tape.
What? Say it.
No, he'll
The guy
repeat it.
from Nantucket had a big bucket that he liked to share.
Yes, okay.
With little children, oh, little children. That bucket was full of...
Do you know the Raven?
Yeah.
Do you know the Raven?
Actually,
You might know. It's in cartoons sometimes. quote the raven, nevermore.
Those are
Okay.
probably very old, so I don't know them.
No, even the Simpsons had it. They recited this whole poem on the Simpsons. One episode.
Okay, in closing, just read a verse for us from the
okay.
Raven, and then I'll close.
Once upon a midnight dreary, as I wandered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door, "only this and nothing more." Ah, distinctly I remember, it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from books of secrets and sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here forevermore.